What's going on, beautiful people? It's your homie DJ Be Easy giving you another weekly episode of the Mix Up podcast. And we got a very, very special, powerful guest in the studio right now, Lee. Lee, the not just promoter, but career builder. But what else do you do? You have a lot of titles. Tell the people.
I do wear a lot of hats on my head. I'm a marketing director. I help curate businesses. My goal in life in general is just to build for myself and build other people as well. So it's like a combination platter 45 or something like that. You get both, you know? I'm building myself and I help other businesses with the things that I learned that have been successful for me and that I've utilized in other businesses be successful. So it's like, I want everyone to grow with me. So I'm growing, I don't know. I'm a planter.
What attracted you to marketing?
Marketing?
Yes.
I feel like, I don't know. I come from immigrant parents who, I came to this country and had to hustle, period.
Okay.
That's what we did. I grew up hustling. I grew up watching my mom and dad hustle. So I, gained those skills very early. I learned how to, we mentioned earlier about reading people. I learned to read people very, very early. And I think that's because of the exposure I had with them since young. I'm 8 years old, handling transactions, $100 transactions, giving the change, knowing it in my head, giving it back to people like that, taking orders, doing a lot of different things that as a child. So you learn people, and then being around people, I was around concerts. I was around my parents, God bless them. Like I was around certain people, some crazy people. I've been around drunks, I'm 12 years old and around 30-year-old drunks and stuff like that.
Are your parents from the islands or West Africa?
No, my parents are both Guyanese. They're both born in Guyana. My mom is Portuguese Guyanese. My dad is Black Guyanese.
So a lot of soca, calypso.
Yeah, soca, calypso. Pretty much, I'm all the Caribbean. So nice. I'm a West Indian woman. That's what I am. That's what I consider myself. But my parents are my inspiration for me branding myself and branding my business. And it kind of sometimes God forces you in positions that you don't even realize you're in a position.
Yes.
You end up doing it for one person, and then all of a sudden 10 other people are asking you for your service. And then you sit back and you realize, this is what I should be doing. Mm-hmm. I need to be doing this because not only is it benefiting me, but I feel like I get joy with seeing people's business rise, or oh wow, look at that, I already got 10 views on this, or 50 more views than I would, or whatever it is. I got 10 calls in today, they're looking for services. That's what I like to hear. It's okay, my methods are working because it works for me. I want it to work for you. I like to build websites. I'll help you market your products directly. Building, I help you get resources. Even if it's I'm the type of person, you can come to me with the idea I've never even heard of before, or a business I've never ever heard before. And then it sparks something in me, and it's I got 10 resources for you.
So you are a true coach.
Yeah, and I think that's what it is.
So financial coach, marketing coach, life coach.
And I think because life has taught me these lessons. I was forced to teach. I was these are the lessons I had to learn. I had to learn, how I got to do it for myself. Period. So it's if I have to do it for myself, I can teach other people how to do it for themselves. And especially when people I see already have certain resources, and it's wait, if I had those resources, I would be doing this.
Yes.
So let me tell you how to do it with your resources. And then people are very appreciative of that. And recently, it's been magnificent with the feedback I've been getting, honestly. And it's just been allowing me to drive my business further. I launched Tech Lee, which is a Black-owned technology business.
Say that again.
Owned by me.
Wow.
And not only can you build right there, it's a multifaceted business as well, because I do sell technology.
Okay.
And I work with developers on developing that technology as well as software applications, stuff like that. So
off air, I'm gonna hire you to do my website.
Listen.
Wow.
Hire me because I'm good. I'm good. Do I look good? All
Yeah,
right.
she's the one that rebooted the whole CPR website. So, and it's looking good. It's looking damn good.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's it's going to be powered by Tech Lee, and that's another reason why I branched out. So I took a pause on my technology business for a while, and then as soon as people started asking me more and more about building websites for them or whatever, I said, okay, I'll just make this a branch of Tech Lee. And that's exactly what I relaunched it. I just redid my logo. Right now I have my website on hold because I don't want to publish yet because I'm still working out some quirks. And trying to even set up scheduling for myself so people can book me directly, but I have to be very particular with that because I'm a busy woman in general. It's like about looking at my schedule in advance and trying to make it work for everyone. So, yeah.
Okay. Off-topic question. When it comes down to business, and there's people that like kind of like flipping and flopping, how do you deal with like certain people that are uncertain with what they want to do with their own vision, especially after you're giving them good advice, but they're still like, I don't know, and just regular old time wasters? How do you deal with that?
In reality, humans, I understand humans, and at the end of the day, I'm a Libra, I'm indecisive myself. So you can come to me and you can tell me you're indecisive, that's great, but the fact that, and timing is also everything, that's just the reality of it. You could want everything and you can have all the intention you want to desire this, and it doesn't even mean that it's not really a real goal of yours. Your 100% attention to it does not mean that it's not what you want or you desire, but sometimes you're not in a place, whether it be mental, financial, physical, whatever it is, you're just not in a place to build or feed or bring the water to that plant.
So you don't get offended too easy?
I don't get too offended.
You're very patient.
I am patient. I try to because it's like, it's really old school. I mean, everyone says it, but reflect what you want, period. So we're nothing but mirrors, and if I am requiring patience, I'm a person that does require patience, you know? I'm very direct, but at the same time, I require patience. So I will reflect that and treat people with that. I will treat you with patience, I'll treat you with kindness, I will allow you to move the way you're supposed to move, because we're not all, even though we're all on the same journey, we're just not all on the same path, and that's okay. And sometimes it's going to interlink and sometimes it's not, and that's okay, and I respect that. And I have no problem, like, you know who's really dedicated to, and I'm not, so it's like, I have that understanding. So you can come and tell me you want something, and I might already know that you might not be backing for it, but I will never discourage you, because at the same time, you don't need discouragement.
You're a master communicator.
Exactly.
Because the thing is, whatever's going on with the person, you try to keep a positive outlook and vibe and comfort zone. So in a sense, this person might not be the ideal customer now or client right now, but in the future, when everything's on and popping, they're in a better financial, mental space and whatnot.
Exactly.
Then they're going to remember how well you treated them, and then they're going to give you all the money.
Exactly.
Well, all the currency, the energy,
and I
all
don't
of that.
even need it, but I don't. You don't even end up having to. You do not have to use me. It's just the fact that I'm not going to be. I will never be someone's pebble in their road. I refuse to. I refuse to. At the end of the day, the people closest to you, they know the real you, and sometimes they don't know the real you. They see the patterns of you.
Yes.
So they have a lens on of you.
Okay.
They are viewing you based off of the patterns they've seen. So when you have an idea or something that's outside of that pattern, they're going to be like, you're going to drop it anyways. You know, and that's the people closest to you are going to say that. And it's nothing wrong with that, because they're basing their opinion based off of the patterns that they witnessed. And that's normal. That's what all of us humans do. That's why we have our prejudices, because we've witnessed patterns.
It's crazy how sometimes in certain situations a stranger can treat you better than a friend.
But that's the reality, because they haven't witnessed your patterns.
Yeah.
They know nothing of you. You're a new blank code coming into their reality.
Yeah.
So they are gonna, depending on how open they are, that's how they're gonna receive you. So I understand that the people closest to you are gonna doubt you. So you have to. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna be the one to be like, yeah, your mom probably don't believe you because she done seen you put like $700 and you ain't doing shit. But the fact that you're coming to me, you don't have that. That's what, you know. I believe that you can do it if you want to do it. What do you think you need to do to get there? Because you can come to me, but what are you gonna do as well?
You have a lot of balance, and it seems like you do understand like 7 or 8 different laws of the universe and whatnot, because you make with this conversation, it sounds like you make everything work.
Yeah.
Even if it doesn't look like it's going to work, for some reason, you'll put your Jesus cap on and you'll turn that water into wine. Like you'll make it work.
And that's what we're supposed to do, because
yes.
I grew up with kind of a pessimistic mentality growing up very young. So it's like, and I realized that doesn't get you anywhere. Like because I just saw people for really what it was at a very young age. And I feel like adults now are seeing that, so that's why they get miserable and treat people a certain way. But I've seen that at a very young age. And then I got a deeper understanding for people at a younger age as well. So it's like, wait, people are just these temporary emotions. Like, you know, there's so much, they're deeper than what they appear to be. And we're all layered. And you can't just be focused on one. You really have to try to look at all of them. If you can't see all of them, you know, then that's okay. But you're supposed to be able to try to see that you're more than one person. You're more than one identity or idea in your head. So you have to respect that for other people as well and try to give them the benefit of doubt the same way you give yourself the benefit of doubt all the time. Because we do, and that's natural. So it's just about trying to like not saying put yourself in your shoes, but recognizing that at the end of the day, and you could be making those same movements because you just didn't go through the same path.
Where you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years.
5 years, because you're where you're at right now. 5 years from now, where do you see yourself? And it's basically your own goals, not society's goals, not, you know what I'm saying, like MTV, you know, whatever, VH1, not their goals. What's your goals? Your vision of success and happiness and wherever you want to go.
In 5 years, I am hoping to achieve a different level of content/happiness. As far as allowing myself to enter that state of mind more frequently and when necessary, and also being detached from a lot more things. As I get older, I've been detaching from a lot of things that we know that no longer serve me, period. Like I recently just even posted today, like, you know, you can't pick up new bags and get new bags carrying old ones. You know, you gotta put some down.
You gotta get rid of the old bags.
You have to.
You gotta make room.
You have to.
Make room.
Because are you gonna be a hoarder? Or are you gonna be a hoarder? And then you get stagnant, and that's irrelevant because I'm not giving myself anxiety. So in 5 years, I'm hoping to have released as much baggage as I need and living minimal. You get what I'm saying? Realizing what bags I truly need to be carrying in life, and carrying that, and that's where I see myself in 5 years.
Nice.
You'll be seeing me with my essential backpack. That's it. No extra baggage.
Yes. Any big shout outs you need to make?
I want to shout out Bones Bijou, another black owned business that's women's clothing. I would love to also give a shout out to my brand, Techly. So I'll be launching my website by the end of this month. So look out if you need me for services. Feel free to contact me on Techly directly. I am on Instagram. You can follow me. I'm Human Ma. Bring a little balance to your life.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah.
Amazing. And just actually, you already answered some of the other questions I'm gonna have. I was gonna say website, Instagram. You already handled that. So I'll say to the people, look at the Connecticut People Records website and look how clean it is, how easy it is to navigate it. Lee did that. She is the mastermind. She is the leader of this technology and whatnot. So
listen, I'm trying to take over the technology game. Fuck with me. I got $1 billion ideas, and that's just you know, it is what it is. I'm out here trying to make not only myself money, but not only are you going to watch me eat, but you're going to watch me feed the people. That's the reality.
Nice.
That's the reality.
So everybody, hit her up one more time with your Instagram.
Human Ma.
Word. And then
that's HUMANMAAT, just in case.
And then let the people know your website one more time.
It's tech, TECH-Lee.com. It will be launching by the end of this month. Originally, the launch date is August 4th, so that will be the latest that it will be launched.
Word. Thank you for blessing us with your grace.
No, thank you for taking the time.
Listen here, we're going to help each other become millionaires, close to billionaires, and then pretty
Exactly.
soon, I don't know if we're ever going to visit the moon, but we're at least going to make
We'll
some
be
change
there. We'll be
in
there.
our family so we can have that generational wealth going on. So we're going to
Exactly.
make some things happen.
We'll be there.
For real. I appreciate you.
All right, I appreciate you too. Thank you.
Yo, peace and blessings, beautiful people. We'll be back next week for the Mix Up Podcast.